That's a kinder one. What do you think will happen? Yes. Oh, let's make it interactive. What do you think will happen? Our friend here says we'll burst into tears. What do you think will happen? Yes, say it. There are no right or wrong answers. It's just what will happen. Yes. I'll be profusely apologizing. Yes, who else? I will shut down. Yes. I'll panic and then I'll drive back home and then it's possible when people are triggered beyond certain levels, they do things and we get surprised. Yes, what else?
Also gaslight.
Exactly. Okay. I can also get angry. So two things will happen. Eunice, don't annoy me. Don't forget I'm a senior to Eunice. So there is a power play thing there. So Eunice, don't get me angry. Do you know what it took me to get here even on time? The least you can do is to say thank you. But no, don't bring it. Then assuming, so by now, Eunice, I'm charged. Eunice is also charged because of my feedback I gave her, you see. Then somebody calls from the office and says, Eunice, please, where is the file we are working on for genetic? Don't annoy me. Am I the file keeper? Can't you look on the shelves and look for the file? Why are you harassing me? Then the person said, Eunice, please, don't bring your issues. Then the person hangs up and then also moves on. A student come to the person in the office also angry and say, Madam, please, when is the deadline for? Say, look. I'm not the university's newsletter. If you can't read, it's none of my problem. Just get off my office and let me work. You lazy student. This student is also now annoyed, triggered. The roommates call and say, Ru, where is the key? Say, am I the potter? Am I the potter? Am I now a keeper of keys? Please check the potter's lodge. Go to the potter's lodge and the potter says, oh, your room number. The person, the student mentions it again. He said, can't you hear, Potter? Can't you hear? And the potter was like, these students are so disrespectful. How dare you talk to me like that? Take your key and go away. So this potter is also angry sitting there. Then another student comes and says, sir, please, did my roommate come? Am I now the one who should know what happens in your room? So can you imagine? It started off from me. I couldn't manage the stress. I pass it on to Eunice. Eunice pass it on to someone else. So by the close of business that day, can you imagine the number of people in the trail that are so angry moving about? And so that is one option. The other option would be, Eunice, I can imagine why you would be angry or emotionally aroused, and it makes perfect sense, and I'm so sorry for being late. Can you give me 2 minutes to catch my breath and then I can come and start? What have I done? I've gained trust. I've demonstrated maturity. I have managed my own stress. By that 2 minutes I asked for, I'm going to engage in some breathing exercises to tell myself, Gladys, calm down. You are really stressed. It has nothing to do with the people. It is situations around you that didn't go too well. So calm down. You are right now stressed, angry, but calm down. Don't react out of your stress. So calm down. And so now I have managed my own emotions. I have managed Eunice's stress. And then I have gained her trust, demonstrated maturity, and this is what we call emotional intelligence. Intelligence.
So those of us who cannot be power. Those of us who are generally pushes us.
We will get to know about it today. We will. That is why I needed my videos to play. We will see it for ourselves. That most of the time, it is about our health. When the adrenaline levels are lifted, it has health implications. And that is why we are controlling it. It is for ourselves. Okay, so we will get there. I pray and hope they are able to help me out. And so I have managed Eunice's perception. I have managed my own emotions. I have gained trust, demonstrated strength. And then maybe after the meeting, I said, Eunice, I'm so sorry I was late. These were my challenges this morning. She may go, oh, and I wasn't understanding like that. Please forgive me. I've built relationship. I've managed relationship. And so something happens like this to us every day. How are you feeling? It's a bit kind of off question. I didn't ask how are you doing. I asked how are you feeling? Most of the time we are unaware of our emotions. And because we are unaware of them, we are unable to stay on top of them. Well, let's look at some statistics and then I call it emotional landscape. Please, can the video be played for me? Can I get some help? The cable still with it. So what can we do? I can't pick my laptop at all.
It's picking, but your presentation is not showing.
So what do we do?
Can you copy it onto the drive?
Well, if a pen drive, the videos will not clear.
It has to play from
Well, I don't know. I've tried a couple of times through other mediums. The videos didn't play.
Okay, let's try.
With a pen drive.
If you have a drive, a cell, it will work. But pen drive, I don't think.
If you have a drive.
Yes.
Hard drive. Hard drive.
Okay. I've facilitated training here before, and my videos played nicely. So we'll find a way around it. Okay. So healthcare professionals, many of whom conduct research and quality critical work, experience significant stress and burnout. This is not from a predatory journal. I know you people are data people, so I went to well-credited places. So occupational stress has been linked to lower job performance and reduced quality outcome in health setting. Okay. Academics in Ghana have been found to experience significant stress from multiple sources. Heavy workloads, the pressure to publish in high-impact journals, the need to adapt to changing educational environment. Now let's look at the administrative staff. Research is saying that administrative staff in public universities in Ghana reported high stress levels, primarily due to workload and low job satisfaction. Now the student. Research is saying 73% of students experience academic-related stress, with females over twice as likely to report it. High cognitive symptoms such as poor judgment and constant worry increase, changes in eating habits and sleeping patterns. So this is the emotional environment we find ourselves. The academics are stressed, the administrative staff, they are stressed, and the students are also stressed. Can you imagine the environment? Everybody is high alert. Everybody is triggered. As they walk around, they are triggered. With nothing, you don't touch them. They're already triggered as they move along. And so once you press a button, pump, the reaction is like all over the place. And it is because we are stressed. The thing is, stress could impact us in so many negative ways. But I wouldn't leave you with the bad news. I will leave you with good news as well, so that we know how to manage our stress. Okay. So let me ask you a few questions. Some few questions, okay? And when I ask and it's applicable to you, just tick. Okay? Excellent. Okay. Are you working late into the night? You tick. Keep quiet and tick. Just tick it for yourself. Okay. Are you working late into the night? Are you working long hours without break? Are you taking work with you on holidays? Are you taking your cell phone to bed? Are you taking your laptop with you to bed? Are you working long hours even when you are on leave? Okay. Excellent. Let's clap for him. A word. Thank you. I will. Okay. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you. Okay. So, are you working long hours even when on leave and waking up at night to think about work? If you answered more than 2 to this question, these questions, it means you are hassled, you are stressed. 2. If you answered yes to more than 2, it means that there is a problem. So I want to ask you, are you in crisis right now? Are you struggling? Are you surviving? Are you thriving? Are you excelling? There are questions I would want you to ask yourself and gently reflect on them. So let's have some quietness. Close your eyes. Hold tight onto the phone. Okay, so gently close your eyes. Gently. Okay, gently close your eyes. Now breathe in. Hold it. And then breathe out. Wonderful. You are doing well. Let's go. Breathe in. Hold it. And then breathe out. Now, just connect with your emotions. How are you feeling? Please, we want some quietness. It's a meditation experience, so the room should be quiet. Just connect with your own emotions. Just connect with your own emotions. What are the emotions that are running through you right now? Now put a name on the emotion. Is it sadness? Is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it uncertainty? Is it confusion? Whatever emotion you are feeling, just name the emotion. Name it. Name the emotion. Now let's go breathe in, hold it, and then breathe out. Now don't be afraid. Allow your body to experience that emotion. Just feel it. Yes, it's painful, I know, but just feel it. It's scary, I know it's scary, but just feel it. The confusion, the uncertainty, it's okay, feel it. Don't run away from it, feel it, confront it. It hurts, feel it. Now breathe in, hold it, and then breathe out. Let's go, breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Now know that the emotion is there. It's okay to be there. There are no bad emotions. They are all okay. It's part of our experiences. But it shouldn't control you. Okay, so now slowly and gently open your eyes. Okay, excellent. Those of us who are able to do it very well, not those who are laughing and opening their eyes and smiling and trying to see whether I'm watching them or I'm coming to do some magic to them. Those of us who are able to do it very well, how do you feel? Relax. Who else? Yes. You feel calm. Who else? Okay, what we did is to regulate our emotions, to send some oxygen into the brain and get the brain to calm down. We move the body from arousal to calm. And then we move our emotions from the pure limbic raw place where emotions are manufactured in the brain to the prefrontal cortex where decisions are made in the brain. By just naming the emotion, you are now bringing the emotion to where you can cognitively see the emotions, regulate it, reflect on it, allow yourself to feel it all right, but do not allow it to control you. So you move the body from arousal to calm, send oxygen to the brain so that the brain is also calm. And then also to regulate the emotion so that you don't act on impulse, but staying on top of it. Okay. And so what then is stress? What then is stress? The textbook definition of stress is that it's your body's natural response to a real or perceived danger. We call it the fight or the flight response. That is stress. And it's inbuilt in our system for survival. Assuming a snake or a lion shows up here, I don't think any of us will want to go and pet the snake or the lion. Our brain is able to tell us that, no, this is danger. And if this is, thank you very, very much, thank you. And if this is danger, then what do? We kick in, our body naturally will kick in the fight or the flight response, which means that glucose levels get elevated. And when glucose levels are elevated in our bloodstream, what does it mean? The scientist here, please, let's do science. Okay, so when glucose levels are elevated in our bloodstream, I did a lot of research because I knew I was coming to the scientist. So I have to behave myself. Okay. So when glucose levels are elevated in our bloodstream, what does it mean? For energy. Excellent. Thank you. One chewing gum for you. So one chewing gum, not chewing gum, one chewing gum. So glucose levels are elevated for energy. Why? Because there is a fight or a flight. We either fleeing or fighting whatever danger. Okay. When we are able, glucose levels get elevated, and then adrenaline, cortisol levels are elevated, and then the heart starts beating, palpitating faster because there is danger. The digestive system shuts down, and so that all the energy is focused on that threat. When we are done with it, we kill the snake, we go like, you feel good, and then the body returns back to calm. Is that not it? Yes. But in a situation of constant, unrelenting stress, the body is unable to return back to calm. And so now, the constant, unrelenting stress is the phone in our hands, is the laptop, is the deadline, is the systems we are working with and checking if everything is properly done, is the publications. They are now the threats in our heads. And so constantly our blood levels, pressure elevated, the sugar levels, glucose levels elevated, constantly the digestive system is shut, and then we end up with gastrointestinal problems. We'll go to the hospital, they will check, and then they will tell us they can't find anything wrong with us. Now we have what we call the chronic fatigue syndrome. We wake up tired. Instead of waking up relaxed, we wake up tired. And so the system is struggling and struggling and struggling. And it's just a matter of time. We will all see that the body is not functioning well. Assuming I bought this beautiful decks and I was excited about it, I want to study with it. And it looks good, with a laptop and everything on it. Then I go to the lab, the lab report, I put it on it. I went to the bookshop, bought some book, put it on it. And then everything, every day, every now, I come and load it on it. With time, I realized that the screws and things were falling off. I said, oh, this is German made, it's strong, it will last the test of time. So I keep putting things on it, until one day, the table just fall apart. And I'm like, oh, why? I was told it's strong. So why? Something similar happens to our body all the time. Our body is constantly telling us, I'm tired. And we keep hoping that dragging it along will work. Only for us to be told that, oh, we are sorry, you have to be at home for some time. We are sorry, you've been diagnosed with this. We are sorry, this and that. And it's because consistently the body was giving us signals, but we didn't pay attention to it. I like the fact that you are yawning because of the experiment we had. It's actually to induce sleep. So maybe I should have done it later. Okay. So let's watch something here. So we say stresses are events, situations, individuals, comments or anything we interpret negative or as strengthening, and can either be physical or psychological. It can be internal or external. We call them stresses. Okay. So we are saying that when there is constant exposure to challenging situations, stress can be harmful. And evidence suggests stress is a persistent factor for development of psychopathological conditions. And we will see it right now. So in our situation, high workloads and tight deadlines, pressure to generate accurate, reproducible data, ethical responsibility for public health outcomes, frequent audits, inspections, and donor expectations, emergencies, outbreaks, surveillance demands. When there was the COVID outbreak, and then people from West Africa, everywhere is coming to Noguchi, and I was wondering, how are the people themselves managing? Yeah, they didn't care. Oh, sorry, okay. I was always worried about the people working. All we are looking for is results. They gave us the results. But what about the people producing the results? How are they also being managed? What therapies are being offered them to help them to deal with the outbreak? So these are our stresses. Okay. So now let's watch a video.
Imagine you're getting ready to race. The stress you feel makes your brain signal the adrenal glands to produce epinephrine, or adrenaline. Adrenaline increases your heart rate. As a result, more oxygen gets to your muscles. That makes your body ready to react. In a longer-term response to stress, the glands secrete cortisol. Cortisol promotes the release of energy, making you ready to race.
Okay, so now we saw the way the heart was beating and everything. Okay, so now let's look at our brain health, because we are looking at QMS and sound mind. So let's look at how stress affects our brain. So short-term stress can be a boost or alertness. When we have deadline, there is sudden rush of energy. We want to quickly meet the deadline, and then we go back to relax. And that is it. Those give us a sudden boost of energy to deal with whatever threat and danger. You remember I told you after we've killed the snake, we return back to calm. But in the event of chronic, unrelenting stress, long-term stress hurts focus, memory, decision-making, emotional control, making you feel more anxious and overwhelmed. Now let me explain to you. We are scientists. Okay, so as scientists, we have a place in our brain called the amygdala. And the amygdala is our danger receptors. Okay, the place that could sound for us to see there is a danger, so we should take an action. So when we are under consistent stress, the amygdala enlarges. Okay, so when the amygdala enlarges, then the slightest form of stress, we overreact. Let me give you an example. You see the car alarm. You have to touch the car alarm before it gives off that it's under some form of danger. But at this time, even when a leaf falls on the car is bing, bing, always making noise. So when the amygdala is enlarged, the slightest thing gets you irritable, gets you angry. Then you start being anxious. Things that should normally, things you could handle, now it gets escalated. And you are afraid, and everybody's telling you, relax, relax. How can I relax? The thing is serious, and they're telling you, it's not as serious as you think it is. And it's because the amygdala is enlarged. So everything the brain perceives it as a threat. And then you become irritable. The slightest thing, then you are, and it's because you are under consistent stress. So biologically, the amygdala is enlarged. Now let's come to the hippocampus. That place is to store and retrieve information for memory. So now the hippocampus also shrinks. And when it shrinks, learning new information becomes difficult. Retrieving information becomes difficult. And details also becomes difficult. And so at the end of the day, trying to remember things is difficult. And that in itself gets you exhausted. And then you become impulsive. And it is because you are under stress. The good thing is, when you start managing stress well, all these structure in the brain are able to get back to their original state. And so we will learn that as well. And so now we come to the prefrontal cortex. We call it the CEO of the brain. It's good for decision making, impulse control, and emotional regulation. When we are under a lot of stress, our decision making become poor, because we are unable to think well, to focus well, and make good decisions. And then unable to regulate emotions. Things ordinarily we say, just let it go. You react to everything. So everybody is coming around you and they say, hey, are you okay? Because when you bet me as spiky anytime. And so then everybody is just being careful being around you, because you are under stress. And it happens irrespective of yourself. Because you are under stress, these biological changes happen. And once they do, you will see the effect. Okay. So now, let's look at the QMS element in mental well-being impact. So the SOP compliance requires focus, motivation, and clarity. Yes, motivation. Okay. The SOP, okay, the data integrity depends on attention, honesty, and reduced cognitive overload. The risk management needs calm, analytical thinking. And then corrective and preventive actions requires reflective, solution-oriented mindset. And continuous improvement thrives in psychologically safe environment. So you see, our job needs us to be calm and managing stress very well, so that we can do it and do it very well. And that's why it's important we are having this discussion this morning. So, if you are having heart rate and blood pressure increase, these are the risk factors that we could say that somebody is under undue stress. Headaches, irritability, muscle tension, skin eruptions, and then rapid breathing, involuntary control of your bowels. I told you that stress shuts the digestive system. So if you have a child at home who is always complaining of tummy pain, you as an adult, it affects us. So it affects children also the same way. You see the Akans, when they are scared, they say what? Miyem shishimi. Because that is how stress affects our digestive systems. It shuts it down. And so you are always reporting with gastrointestinal challenges. The doctors who pass the thing through your mouth into your tummy, some uncomfortable process, they still say they can't see anything. Let's reduce our stress level and see. Let's manage stress and see. So if children are visiting the washroom very often, complaining of tummy aches, check if any bullying or any form of malhandling is going on in the school. Okay, and then immediately your wife touches you, say, Ajwa, Ajwa, Ajwa. Ajwa. Say, wouldn't him send your ma brea. Anka won't so me more. Anka won't frame it. It leads to low sex drive, and it's as a result of the stress. Okay. I said it, and someone asked me, what about the females? Don't they also say, Kwame? Okay. Also, so quality management systems do not fail first. People get exhausted first. When we are exhausted, drained, spent, emotionally, psychologically, we will all take a shortcut. And it's just because we don't have the energy for it. Now, I'm not leaving you with the bad news alone. I just want us to figure out how to manage the stress. Okay. And so we have these processes we use to manage stress. So now, understand yourself, including what is really troubling you. This morning, I took you through that emotional regulation exercise. Just sit and read. Juvenated Health is saying that every day, try and sit in quietness for 10 minutes. Every day. Put the phone aside. As for the phones, what is doing to our brains? I got some student from Norway interning with me, and they shared with me a material on what the gadgets and the phones are designed to do to our brains, and it's a sad one. The algorithms are built to get us addicted on the phone, and it affects our memory and our concentration span. So because of it, immediately you click, 2 minutes is finished. You go to another 2 minutes, another 3 minutes, and you are not, or you alone, you are sitting down and you are laughing and you are smiling. And you are on it and you are scrolling. By the time you realize 30 minutes is gone, 1 hour is gone, say, hey, and I'm a dear papa. Okay. Keep putting the money in the pocket of the telcos. Keep putting the money in the pocket of the phone manufacturers. Because the more you use the phone, the more it will deteriorate, the more you buy a new one. So you put the money in their pockets as well. And another experiment by MIT was saying that every generation, the generation behind, they get better than the former generation. But it's unfortunate that this generation, we are worse off than the past generation in terms of cognition and memory because of the phone. And so our cognitive abilities are poor. We can't think well. We've become shallow thinkers as compared to the generation before us. And the generation before us do better on cognitive tests than we do. And it's because of the phone. So as for the phone, is another level and another day for discussion. And so we all have to manage ourselves well. With this in mind, that it is built to get us addicted. And so you have to have some control as a person as to how we use it. Have you realized our younger ones, when they are working, every 2 minutes they will flip the phone to check what's going on. Then they put it down. Then they work. Then they check again. But look at the older generations. They work. When they take a break, they check their phones. And as for ChatGPT, the day ChatGPT will shut down, I'm wondering what will happen to us. I heard someone said we should use ChatGPT in such a way that when we wake up one day and it is not there, we will still function. Okay. So stay on top, understand what is troubling you. Most of the time, we are angry and we don't even know what is getting us angry. Then they ask you, then minimum po, minimum po. So we are even unaware of what is troubling us. We have to stay on top. Get connected with your emotions from time to time and regulate emotions. Don't suppress it. Don't push it into the unconscious mind. It will come back and manifest in something you will not like. Allow yourself to feel whatever emotion it is and regulate it instead. Okay. Learn your tendencies in emotionally arousing situations. MPP, NDC, they started sharing the position. I've not heard your name. The position they are sharing, I've not heard your name. Every morning, you are on social media buying newspaper and then shouting, and then they are not doing well. The previous government did better. Then this person said, well, they are doing well. Look how they've managed it. Then the office has turned into NDC, MPP, and you are there displaying, and you are so aroused. Positions, your man will be here. So learn the things that arouses you, the things that get you so charged, and then manage it. Manage it. We normally would teach children that count 1 to 10, and teach husbands and couples count 1 to 10. If your husband says something and you want to react, count 1, 2, 3, 4. By the time you get to 10, you say, you're there for some cracker. Then case closed. And so learn to know your tendencies in an emotionally charged situation. Communicate and communicate clearly. I told you, don't suppress emotions. Have conversation, the hard conversation. Sometimes it's scary, it's hard, it's tough, but have it. Go. Talk to the person, your boss, your colleague, have it. Sis, brother, you are doing well. I appreciate the amount of work you are doing, and you are doing excellently well. But sometimes when you talk to me this way, I get so scared. I feel so demeaned. I would appreciate that if you don't go attacking the person. No. If you attack the person will attack you back. And then it will be zero effort. And it is not about the person. You are not going to say, you did this to me, it's not bad. No, this is how I feel. Maybe for the person it's normal, and it's okay. But this is how I feel when you talk to me this way. And so I would want to talk to you about how we communicate. When I see you like this, I freeze. And so have a conversation, the hard conversation, and make sure that you are clear, no ambiguity in your conversations. Okay. Now, own your actions, knowing that at the end of the day, you'll be responsible for the actions. And so be mindful about them. Okay. Manage time. Manage your time. You can't attend all the funerals. You can't attend all the birthdays. You can't attend. Look, let me tell you, if somebody has a funeral in Kumasi, and you tell the person, when I travel to Kumasi, I'll give you 300. But if I stay in Accra, I'll give you 1,000. Which one do you want? The stress and the fuel and the up and down. And so you can't go for all of them. But try and make sure that at least you send your donation or something through. So let's manage our time. Find technology tools that will help you to work smart. So manage your time. Set realistic goals. We are all given different capacity, different abilities. We have different talents, different strength. Make an assessment of yourself, your strength, and set yourself a goal. Somebody can publish 20 papers in a week. When you attempt it, you collapse. So look at your own strengths and look at what you can realistically and challenge yourself well to do. So set realistic goals for yourself. Okay. Now exercise. What I do is that I normally come with flat slippers, and then I walk from my office through the back of linguistics, through Volta Hall, and through to my office. Research is saying that as big as I am, if I exercise or go for a walk, and as slim as Eunice is, Eunice decide not to take a walk, I have 4 years longevity than Eunice by dint of just exercising. And so exercises is good. Just taking a walk around campus. And sometimes I feel people are cheating us, and I'm tempted to charge them. They come and use our campus to feel well, and we are in it, and then we don't use it. So when people come to my office and they are going out, I try to get up to see them off at least to our gate. Something to build in some walk, exercise, or something into my day. You have to pick something from another office within the building or the environment. Just walk. Some people have the ball they throw to the wall during their break time just to get some exercises. That is also good. So inculcate some activity into your day, something very simple. Why? Because we have some hormones that are responsible for reward and helping you feel good. You know, those who abuse morphines, it is for the good feeling it gives. And so exercise gives you that feeling, that reward system. And so let's make sure and then exercise. Then eating well. Some food like banana will stabilize the mood. Something like coffee will stimulate you and get you and kickstart your stress hormones. And so we will say that use coffee in moderation so that you are also not triggered unnecessarily. So our feeding, our food. Somebody was asking me, what about my fufu? You can eat your fufu. But let's make sure we eat everything in moderation. Now maintain work-life balance. Work must start somewhere. Life itself must start somewhere. Look, if something happens, University of Ghana, you know we will speak big English. We will write a big English tribute, and then we'll come and read for you and give you nice flowers. So take care of yourself. After we work hard. But when it comes to taking care and relaxing, we do that as well. So all the money you've been working for, take yourself out. Go and sit at Kimpiski and buy yourself, it's not A. Buy yourself 1 bottle of Coke. I'm giving you ideas. Go and sit at Kimpiski and buy yourself 1 bottle of malt and then be sipping and you to be looking around. Then when you get home, so you call your friends and then I'm going to Kimpiski. Relax. Save money towards your relaxation. At times, 3 days weekend. Friday after work, you check in a resort in Ada. There are the high-end one and there are the low-end ones. Obia on the size. Just save money towards it. Beginning of the year, every day decide, every week decide, I will put something down towards end of year. You'll be amazed. Assuming you are even putting 100 CDs down a week, by the end of the year, okay, let's do, okay. But how much do you buy for data? Have you realized how much you spend on data in a week? This is towards your relaxation, your well-being. Something no one will do for you. So go on vacation. Go. Make it a habit. There are hotels that are charging 500 a night. Some are charging 1,500, some are charging 3,000. Look for your size and go. Check in there for 3 days, 2 days. Just go and sleep. Spread yourself on the bed and sleep. Put the phone on silence When you wake up, you answer the calls that need urgent attention. But as much as possible, build some work-life balance into your system. It's very, very, very important. It's very important. And then sleep. There are some enzymes in the brain. When we sleep, the problem, stress, the wear and tears, the stress creates in the brain. When we sleep, it's able to repair them. And then we have a rhythm. The body has its own rhythm. But sometimes our late night activities is destroying that rhythm the body is having. I'm not judging anyone, I'm just saying it. So let us try as much as possible and take rest. When it's time for rest, rest. Rest. Let us do it. Let us do it. It's really help. So let us sleep well. Okay. The next thing I'll talk about is social support. Wrap this thumb around your fingers. How many fingers are you able to wrap it around? 2, 3, 4. Are you sure 4? 4 now, so Papa, it's 3. It's 3. The most you can go is 3. So have at least 1, 2, or 3 friends you can call on in the event that you are yo scientist you focus here. Don't allow us to argue. It's okay. You are right. Whatever you got, you are right. Okay, so now focus here. As much as possible, have 1, 2, 3 friends you can call if you are in any form of danger. Have the Kokonsa friend, have the Galamsey friend, have the friend you go to the mall for just sightseeing. If you can afford to have 3, fine. But if you have 1 or 2, it's okay. Someone you can call in the events that you need someone to talk to in any form of an emergency. We all need that social support to give us that safe belonging. Okay, so let's watch this video.
Am I bipolar? Really? Yes. I have been since I was 15. How come you never told me? Well, who was to hire someone with mental illness and entertainment law? Aren't we crazy enough? Sorry. So why are you telling me now? Because you're more than work. And you should know what you're dealing with if we're gonna see each other outside of the office, which I would like. But I have incredibly low periods, so low that I can barely move. I am impossible to be around. I can barely answer the phone. I'm totally unreliable as a friend. In fact, in some ways, I'm probably the worst friend you could ever have. Don't check single box. I have a meeting 5 minutes ago. Okay. Phyllis, hey, those guys from admin in my office, tell them we have to cancel today. I'll see them tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll tell them real sorry. You want to get lunch? So where are you right now, mood-wise? I'm coming off of a low. Tonight I'll be pretty panic. You're the first person I've ever told about this. How does it feel telling me? Like an elephant's taking one of its feet off my chest. I'm so glad you told me. It explains so much. If anything, not knowing made it a little difficult to connect with you fully, the way I would have wanted. So you want to get a drink sometime? You want to go to the movies? You want to see people? All of the above. You are the most fun I've ever been around. I'm not letting that go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's amazing what trusting one true friend in your life can do.
How did you feel? It was so sad. When the friend asked her, how do you feel? What did he say? What did she say, sorry? Excellent. She felt like one elephant's leg is off her chest. Being able to share our burdens with our friends, colleagues in the office, and they being able to carry us and support us. Those of us who are like Peace FM, people share information with you, and the next moment everybody is aware of it in the office. Hey, wouldn't him say Nancy, we have to know what brain or now confidentiality is important. People confided in us because they trusted and respected us. The least we can do is to disrespect them by sharing it with all over. And those of us who is even appalling is those who go home and tell their husbands and wives when they are in a good mood, hey, do you know my colleague in the office today came to confide in me that this and this. You couldn't get any conversation. That's somebody's private matter. Another bedroom, whatever, just. You can't release stress with somebody's private information. It's a breach of confidentiality. When people confide in us, let us respect them and respect the information. The sister's code is not to snitch on each other. Don't go telling people's private matters to other people. If they wanted the world to know, I'm sure they know where Peace FM is. Peace FM will even report it nicer. And they will report it nicer for the person. So I beg you, let us try and keep other people's information confidential. We are coming to the end of our seminar or training or talk, and we have what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness is the deep breathing exercises I did with you earlier on. We have the progressive muscle relaxation. We have the scanning of the body. We have different types. We have guided imagery. But today we've done some of the deep breathing. And so I want you to watch this, and then we will go on. Hey. Oh, the video is not playing. This one is not playing. Okay. After saving it, it stopped playing. It's okay. And so I just want you to sit in quietness. We are going to do another experiment. I beg you, keep the door for me. Nobody should enter. So tell those who want to come to come. Once they come and we close the door, we can't allow anyone in. We need some quietness. And so please sit and make sure you are very comfortable. You can close your eyes. And now let us breathe in and then breathe out. We are going to scan through our entire body, okay? So now let's start from our head. Scan through your head. Any headaches you've ignored, you are not paying attention to. Now pay attention to that headache and take note of it. Any pain in your eyes, your ears, your nose, your throat, your teeth, your tooth, you've not been paying attention to, just pay attention to it now and note it. Now let's look at our shoulders. Any pain in our shoulders, our chest, our back, our spine. Any pain you've ignored and not paying attention to, take notice of it. Just take note of it. Now breathe in, breathe out. Now your arm, your elbow, your hand, your fingers, your wrist, your palm. Any pain you've not paid attention to, now give it some attention. Now your ribs, your stomach, your thigh, your knee. Breathe in, hold it, and out. Now scan through your legs, your ankle, your foot, your feet, your toes. Any pain in that part of the body you've not given attention to, now pay attention to it and note it. Note it. Now breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Now imagine your younger self. Your younger self when you were much, much younger. Imagine your younger self and the dress you were even wearing. Imagine your younger self. Now breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Imagine your younger self telling you now, may you be safe and protected. May you be deeply loved and cared for. May you find purpose in life, and may it be well with you. Now breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Now imagine yourself now saying these words to yourself. May I be safe and protected. May I find meaning in life. May I be loved so deeply. And may I find purpose in life. Now wish yourself all the good things you want to wish yourself. Now wish yourself well. Now breathe in, hold it, and then breathe out. Breathe in, hold it, and then breathe out. There is nothing to make you afraid. You are safe. Let's go. Breathe in, hold it, and breathe out. Now gently and slowly open your eyes. Great, wonderful. If someone is sleeping beside you, tap them. Catch up and say upon. Okay. So how did you feel? This is to relax you, to wish yourself well, and to initiate sleep, control, to regulate your emotion and impulses. How did you feel? Yes. Hey, you are still sleeping. Okay, wake everybody up. How did you feel? Yes. You can't believe you are awake. You wish you have a bed. Okay. Thank you. Who else? Yes. Who else? How do you feel? You feel relaxed? Okay. So it's to relax us, get us distressed, and then also help us. Okay. So, if stress persists and it becomes overwhelming, you've tried all the things I've taught you this morning, it's still not working, seek professional help. Let the professionals help you to do it. On that note, our new consciousness is to commit to getting better. Is that not it? We are all going to take care of our minds and our stress. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think we can do better. Thank you. I think Dr. Setoji had clearly shown us the link between mental health and the maintenance of our quality management system. And if we are thinking sustainability beyond accreditation, then we need to take care of our mind and of our body. I think we still have a few minutes for us to take any questions or comments. So if there are any questions you would want Dr. Setoji to address, please show by hands, and I'll bring the microphone to you. Yes.
Doc, thanks very much for the presentation. Yes, it's helped us a lot. I want to ask to do with trees. Yes. How does trees help us to distress? These days we have most of our, environment, we are clearing our trees and putting up a lot of buildings. So we don't have much, but thank God, campus, we are blessed with quite a number of trees. How does trees help us to distress?
I can get this moving around.
That was the video I wanted to play. Let me check if I can find it. Okay, let's watch this because of the trees. Sorry, I want to put it on the slideshow mode.
So in a country when it rains, people are like, hey, I won't go. And they are looking to have sex, not sleep. I mean, I'm saying that, for in this country, when it rains, people's minds just go straight to sex. I mean, most people. When is okay, this is anecdotal, but when it rains, people are like, hey, I've all room, and then they are looking for a warm body. It hardly, people don't associate rain with agriculture. Okay, but
So for you, what is this?
No, I love rain. So it's, yes.
It's okay. It's going to the point I want to make. So don't be. That's why I asked you, how did this make you feel? How did this video make you feel? Yes, okay. It's okay. It will bring up varied views, and it's okay. How did it make you feel? Yes. You felt pleasant? Yes. Sleepy? Yes. You said relaxed? Yes. Calm. So, as his question, the tree, for some people, indeed, being close to nature is very relaxing for them. So it's good. If it serves that purpose for you, it's wonderful. For some people, something terrible might have happened to them in the woods, and so this might trigger something else for them. And so that's why in managing and relaxing, it is not one size fits all. We keep telling you to explore what relaxes you. For some people, it's petting a pet they have at home, relaxing the cat and rubbing their hands, make them feel so good. That thing will make me anxious. And so whatever works well for you, it's okay. For some people, staying in nature, it's a great way of relaxing for them. For others, it might trigger them. And so whatever works for you, you try. But we use this video normally to help initiate sleep for people with sleep problems. Yes. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. Okay.
Okay, Doc, so thank you very much. My question is, can stress make one gain weight?
Maybe we'll take his question and then you can.
Thank you very much, Doc. My question is regarding the fact that if you've been undergoing stress for so long, can your body just get used to it and adapt so that you can't go back to your normal and that becomes your new normal? And also, are there possibilities that under stress, so much stress, you actually have a very, very high sexual drive?
Okay, so the question whether stress can help you gain weight, yes. Why? You remember we talk of the glucose levels getting elevated, and instead of fighting or fleeing, you sit with that energy. The end result of glucose is energy, and when energy is stored, it leads to weight gain. So stress can lead to weight gain, and even elevated levels of insulin. So you may end up being diagnosed with diabetes and say, Doctor, yes. So it can lead to weight gain. Yes. Okay. And then when stress is elevated, cortisol levels are high, and cortisol levels block our immune system. So a flu is passing by, we will get some. Anything that is going around us, we will get it. And it's because our stress levels are high, cortisol levels are high, so our immune systems are down. So stress can have a lot of medical implications. So some of the time, some of the sicknesses we see, you can just ask the person that after taking your medication, sleep a little, let's see, or refer them to the psychologist. When we combine therapy, what we call the biopsychosocial model, when we combine medication with psychotherapy and proper social support, people get better faster. Yes. Okay, now your question, can your stress level be so high that that becomes your new normal? Yes. Yes. But what happens is that you keep deteriorating without even knowing that you are deteriorating. So that can happen. And stress level for some people can lead to elevated sexual drive for some people. And so it's possible because it's a built up something and they are looking for a way to let it out. So for some, the ejaculation is also a way to offload the stress. So it happens. And sex is also a very good way to manage some of the stress. Yes. Hey, who said God bless me? Amen. Okay. Yes.
I don't see any more hands. There's one. So I think we'll take two more and then we would wrap up.
Thank you so much. Please, what they call OCD, is it as a result of stress or people are just born that way?
Okay. So sometimes people misinterpret structured people as OCD or perfectionists as OCD. OCD is a full-blown mental health disorder. Okay. It's a psychological disorder that we treat. Okay. And it's the mind feeling, it's an anxiety disorder that there is a compulsion in the brain. And until that behavior is carried out, there is tension and anxiety in the system. So the person feels like washing their hand consistently because there are bacteria on the hand. It doesn't matter how much the hands have been washed, the person still feels that the hands are dirty. And that is a psychological disorder, an anxiety disorder we deal with. But in personality, we have very structured people. And sometimes when we meet the personalities that are structured, we tend to think they are OCD. They are not. I am a very structured person. I was given 9 and I made sure by 8:50 I was here. 9, I was here. I am very structured, very thorough, very organized. We call them the judges. They don't want last-minute stresses. They want to focus. Before they even sit in the car, they map up the routes in their head. And I do it. Okay, I'll use Dome. From Dome, I'll go to the roundabout. And the routes are even mapped up in their heads. They are very structured. They start the day. They have planned the day out and all of that. For the perceivers, every day is a holiday. I call them Agbajena kind of people. Live and let me live. If I hadn't come today, we met and I hadn't come, the judge would be here angry. This woman says she's coming. Now I plan my day. I'm here, she didn't come. Now my day is disorganized. For the next 10 minutes, the judge is talking. The perceiver is eating wachi at the night market. She decided not to come. It's her stress, no mine. And so the judges are near perfectionist kind of people. And sometimes we interpret their structure to mean they are OCD. No, that is a personality. And it even affects the way they conceptualize the world, the lenses with which they look through life. Is their personality. For psychologists, we don't say temperament, we say personality. Because yes, the temperament are the raw emotions we are born with as children. But personality is where life experiences and other things coming together to form a person. So the structured people are orderly and organized. And it's a personality, it's not OCD. OCD has a mental twist. When they feel like arranging this in a certain way until it's done, they feel that compulsion in their head. They can't think about anything. They can't do anything until they've arranged the eggs in the crates in a certain way, or wash their hands, or arrange the food. No. So we have OCD as a mental health challenge. And then we have the structured personality too. Yes.
I think one more person. Okay.
Doctor, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. You're all the best.
Please, I wanted to find out if it's possible to have slight undertones of a personality disorder, but it's not like fully manifesting, so you are not diagnosed with it.
Yeah.
Okay. I was asking if it's possible to have minute undertones of a personality disorder, but because it's not fully manifesting, you are not diagnosed with it.
Well, in everything we have mild, moderate, and severe. And so that's what some of our diagnoses come. And so we would have to run a full assessment and be sure what it is. Sometimes the disorders mimic each other. You may think it's one thing when it is another thing altogether. So we will need a proper assessment before we diagnose. Even some of the diagnoses, we will say tentative diagnosis, because we want to investigate further before we diagnose people. Yes, so I would want us to run an assessment and be sure first. Okay. Some with young people, they would want to read and be sure. The internet, the information is not always accurate there. So it would be good we subject ourselves, or the person or whatever, subject to some form of assessment, and we are sure what it is. Yes, but it's possible.
So on that note, we'll come to the end of this morning's talk. Join me, I appreciate Dr. Setoji for the insightful, eye-opening talk. Thank you all too for coming and for actively participating. At this moment, I would hand over to our institutional quality manager for her remarks.
So we would like to thank Dr. Setoji for this talk. It has been really interesting and educating. Many times for those of us in this, we take our mental health for granted. And I liked the story of how it really ripples, you know, and it ripples. And it started from one person just having a bad day, and it probably end up in somebody's divorce. So we have to be mindful about that. And we know now that emotional intelligence is important, especially in the workplace, and that the workplaces that have succeeded is because they have taken into consideration their emotional intelligence beyond just what they do technically. And so we would hope that this is not a one-time thing, that we would have a proper structured program that we can work with the counseling unit so that periodically we can, have these sessions to help our mental health. We are most grateful for it. Again, we would like to apologize for our lateness because you were here And as of 9 that we're supposed to start, not a single person from Noguchi was here. We apologize profusely, and we would hope that it won't happen again. So, NMM staff, this has been the first part of the Quality Day 3. And we took mental health as part of our safety day. We want to keep ourselves safe, and our mental health is important in keeping us safe so that we can produce more. It becomes a vicious cycle. If you do not take care of yourself, you cannot produce more. We may pretend to be producing more, but really we are not. So we would beg of you, when we invite you to come for some of these things, is because we have thought about it carefully, that our safety is important. If our mental health is not sound, we will not be safe, and we would commit the mistakes that are necessary. So please, next time we invite you, be here and be here on time. We want to say thank you for those of you who made it here. We want to thank the HODs who came in. The HODs came in earlier than their people. We want to say thank you to them also. And we hope that we will be able to see you here at 2 for the third day in the quiz. Today is
Parasitology and EM and H.
Okay, so we hope to see you in the afternoon. So once again, Dr. Secretary, I want to say thank you, sir. This has really been great. So the exercises, don't forget, plant your feet, relax, think about rain, think about whatever makes you. For me, it is gardening. My garden is like a handkerchief, but I can spend 3 hours there and it relaxes me. No, I think about a garden when it is raining. So, yes, the exercises, let's work on them. Let her not have come in vain. Then we hear that somebody has gone berserk and then we say, hey, stress. Now, you know. So thank you very much. I also want to remind you, and as soon as Na came in, she says, hey, Auntie Gladys is in. But Na is also here. First aid. First aid. When you are stressed, no, just walk to her office. That's first aid. Her office is in it used to be the health support, this thing. So please, Na is here. First aid, you have any stress. The institute has said it all the time. She has prepared for you. They said you can go and sit there and drink malt crack. But none of you have ever attempted to go and sit there and drink the malt. Never. The whole year, not a single person has attempted to go and sit there like, okay, I'm stressed, let me drink malt, and it hasn't happened. You are afraid to go to it. As Dr. Setoji has come, they are like priests. They take a vow of confidentiality. You won't hear your matter anywhere. That is their professional ethic. So please, first aid, you are stressed, it seems the world is crashing, just walk to her office and let it out. Just let it out. All right. It will only be me stressing her. That why are they not coming? She said she doesn't know why they are not coming. So please. And if you want then major treatment and you feel that she is too close, come and see me. I'll book an appointment for you with Dr. Seto. She won't charge plenty. It's not. No, and then counseling, you know. Really, you don't charge staff. Wow, okay. It's even free. So we beg of you, make use of what they have put down for you. Make use of it. Take care of yourself. She said, commit. Let's commit. We beg you. Okay. Thank you very much. See you in the afternoon.